morning, Nolan Catholic High School. Welcome back to another installment of NCBC. I'm Claire Bertzloff.
And I'm Brandon Downey. On today's episode, we will be discussing the interesting life of a figure here on campus.
Then we will take a look at what goes on behind the scenes for our football team to make it to playoffs.
Finally, we will learn about the different groups, sports, and clubs that make up our community here at Nolan.
NCBC starts now.
For the first story of today, we will be talking about an interesting figure here at school. Everyone knows her. She may seem harmless, but do not let that fool you. A. has her story to tell.
For me, it was, I guess you can say, growing up I didn't have a religious experience, but more or less having someone to be able to talk to.
I loved high school. I had a great social life. I was cheerleader. I was on student council. I did a lot of things.
The street racing happened because my older brother, I don't know, I mean, it's maybe his rush, but he shared with me how his car can race and beat certain cars, and for me to keep an eye out if anyone ever races. I mean, I don't think he expected me to do such thing with his car. And this was growing up, watching the original Fast and the Furious in theaters, and having that rush, seeing my brother getting away with it, seeing others getting away with it. I didn't go to race meets, and I guess it's illegal because it was not in a confined space or a legal space. It was really at a stoplight. If someone challenges you, you take that challenge, and then you kind of just race each other on public streets. Fearing like I don't want to get into an accident, which I had in 2 instances almost crashed, but I was spared.
Jesus Christ, if he's calling somebody to be a religious, to be a priest or a religious sister, your joy, your happiness is going to come with following Jesus Christ ultimately, following God's will for it. I mean, he has a great life for us. We just have to follow that will. If we don't, we're never going to be truly happy.
You don't have to be so much quote-unquote ready to do this, but look into religious communities or the diocese of priesthood and consider visiting them. But some young people might think that when you enter or when you visit a community, you're almost signing your life away. You do not sign your life away.
Thanks, A. Now for our second story of today. F. will give us a look at all the blood, sweat, and tears that goes into the journey for our football team to make it to playoffs. Let's take a look.
There are no days off for the Nolan Catholic football team.
Wait, if that's possible.
Or the trainers and filmers that work behind the scenes to ensure productivity within the team. The players have maintained a unique dedication to their team this season. A successful team brings excited fans. The varsity cheer squad pulls the excitement from the fans and brings it on the field. During halftime, the band holds the attention of the crowd, and the drill team captivates the audience. With just 24 hours before kickoff, the team is back on the field. The team is family and has dinner on the night before the game. When the players return to campus, it will be game day.
Hit him on! Hit him on! Hit him low! Hit him on! Bust him up!
Thanks, F period. Now we will go to commercial and hear a few words from our sponsors.
Ah, yes, lunchtime. Best time of the day. What do you have for lunch today? Aw, I made you lunch today, sweetie. Love, Mom. That's sweet. Oh, look, it's Jessica. What does she have? Is that a crispy chicken sandwich and fries for only a small amount of money? All you have is baby carrots and a sad little sandwich. I bet they weren't even made with love. I bet you feel like a loser now. Look at your sad lunch, your sad little pathetic brought from home lunch. Now look at Jessica's lunch. Why can't you be more like Jessica? Be like Jessica and buy your lunch. Yes, that's right. Go buy your lunch. Now you can be happy and enjoy the rest of your lunch. Brought to you by the Commons. No more sad little pathetic brought from home lunch for you.
Now, F period will tell us what's going on around the school in Viking Insider, and A period will tell us what's coming up for our Viking sports in VSPN.
Hi, I'm Tara Fitzsimmons.
And I'm Eliana Romero. Here's your Viking Insider for this week.
Ecology is headed to Costa Rica this week for their annual trip. They will be leaving the tent and returning on the 17th. Let's keep them all in our prayers that they have a safe and fun trip.
Christmas is coming up soon, and you can help people in need by participating in the project called Angel Wings.
It will be starting on the 20th. This project, Angel Wings, is where students can take angels off the Christmas tree and buy whatever is listed in order to give back to others and help families in need this holiday season.
Speaking of families, Grandparents' Day is November 21st. Students will go to Mass with their grandparents and then attend a reception. We hope to see all of your grandparents there.
Oh, and don't forget, Vita will be attending the Thespian Convention at the Gaylord Hotel from the 21st to the 23rd. Safe travels, Vita, and that's a wrap.
Tara, how could you forget? Leaving out one very important date. Thanksgiving break starts the 21st and ends the 1st. We're so grateful for all our Vikings here at Nolan this Thanksgiving.
This is Raul Romero, back like I never left.
And I'm Claire Graver.
And we're back for another week of ESPN. LVS took on Prestonwood last Monday at home and took the easy dub 13-0.
Basketball had another scrimmage on Monday against R.L. Turner, but ended up losing by 6 in a close battle. Your Vikings completed their season undefeated against TCA last Friday after a comeback win, 27-19. Here's a look at some of the highlights.
And now to Spencer Roof with an exclusive interview with quarterback of the football team, Jimmy Taylor.
Thanks, Raul. I'm here with quarterback of the football team, Jimmy Taylor. So, Jimmy, what's the main component of a 10-0 football season?
Well, it's really practicing every single day, really hard. It's focusing on the little things. Every single day is like a little game on its own. And so win the day, you win the game at the end of the week.
So in that case, since we're 10-0, what's different about playing and preparing for a playoff game versus the regular season?
Well, a playoff game, I mean, if you lose one, you're out. The season's over. So now that, in my idea, that the season starts now, we have to be 4-0 this every single week. We have to be 1-0, and hopefully lead us to a state championship.
So the question everybody's been asking: are you playing Saturday against Bishop Dunn?
You know, that's an interesting one. You guys just have to see. 6 o'clock, Dawson Facil Stadium, this Saturday. Let's do it.
That's all for VSPN this week.
Make sure to tune in next week to hear all about our Nolan sports.
Estelle Dukes.
No, Thursdays were clean shaven. You're killing me, dude. Fridays are okay.
Thanks, I guess.
Thanks, A and F period. For our final story of today, D period will show us all of those familiar faces who make up our community here at Nolan.
Dysfunctional family.
We are helpful.
Nolan is family.
Spirit.
Multitasking. Controlled chaos.
We are.
We are.
We
are.
We are Nolan.
Nolan Catholic. Pepsi-Cola.
Well, that's all we have for today. See you next time with another installment of NCBC. This is Claire Bertzloff.
And I'm Brandon Downey.
Signing off.